knoweth that there is such.
I'm gonna look that word heretic up so they'll know.
Titus chapter 3 verse 10. A man that is heretic.
Heretic, right? That's a Greek 141. That Greek word is hahiritikos. It says a heretic fitted or able to take or choose a thing, charismatic, factual, a follower of a false doctrine. The false doctrine is believing in that Roman Catholicism, and that's evil. Go ahead.
A man that is an heretic,
a follower of a false doctrine, which Ephraim are, right?
After the first and second admonition.
Admonition means warning. After the first and second warning, right? Reject. Shun him off, man. If he can't get it, you can't keep dealing with it. You know? That's why the Lord put the Spirit on. When you put the Spirit on us, when certain people walk by, you can just say, he ain't gonna get it. You know? You know when somebody ain't gonna get it.
That's right.
This ain't the verse about getting the blood off.
This is Hosea chapter 7 verse 10. And the pride of Israel testifieth to his face, and they do not return to the Lord their power, nor seek him for all this.
God.
Ephraim also is like a silly dove without heart.
God, like you said, he's a silly dove without heart. You know, they childish, man. Go ahead.
Oh, we said the pride. What did you say? The pride of Israel?
Pride of Israel. Testify. That's why, we out here. We out here testifying.
Also, they're dealing with them going into the idol. That's why they weak.
God.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they weak. Look up that word. Pride and testify. But they join to the idol. That's why they weak. They show you can see it, man.
Hosea 7. Pride.
Messed up as a nation.
Is Hebrew 13:47. God one. Strong's definition, the same as arrogance, ecstasy, majesty, pomp, pride, swelling, exaltation, majesty, blue letter, pride, A, majesty, exaltation, ecstasy, one of nations, one of God, three of Jordan, arrogance, then testified. 60:30 Hebrew, the word testify is ainah, which the Strong's is to heed, to pay attention, respond, by extension to begin to speak, especially to sing, to shout, to testify, to announce, to give account, to cause, to give, speak, to testify. Blue letter, to answer, to respond, to testify, to speak, to shout, to answer, one. Number two, to testify, respond as a witness. Part B, number one, to make an answer. B, part two, to be answer, receive, and answer. Number two, to sing or utter tonefully, to dwell.
Yeah. So to respond that pride and to respond to it as a witness, read back up at that before that verse. No, before the verse, you read into it, read the top.
This is Hosea chapter 7, verse 9. Strangers have devoured his strength, and he knoweth it not.
Right. Yeah, that's still dealing with that, him being weak. Right? And he joined to them idols when you read back up. You're still dealing with that. Go ahead.
And he knoweth it not. Yea, gray hairs are here and there upon him, yet he knoweth not. And the pride of Israel testifieth to his face.
Yeah, the pride. Because they got their pride in their stuff. they weak, and it's a testimony against them, showing that they into that madness and they weak. That's what it is. That's what it's going into.
God.
You know?
And they do not return to the Lord their power.
See? They don't return. Why? Because of their pride. And them being in that madness, on top of that, that's a testimony that Yahweh shot not with them, right? And they weak as a people. They just showing you know?
Nor seek him for all this. Ephraim also is like a silly dove without heart.
Yeah, silly dove without heart. They naive, man. Right? They naive and they don't have understanding. No? Go ahead.
They call to Egypt. They go to Assyria.
They call to Egypt and go to Assyria. Right? What's that? That's America, man.
God.
So Egypt is known as America and Assyria is known as America.
Then on top of that, it's going to the history of that right there. That's what they were going to get help and assistance from them other nations when they had Yahweh shot. So that's another thing. They go to America for assistance, and they weak, man.
Yep.
They weak as a nation of people, man.
Because the scripture tell you that they lived in a precious land that was vast with everything they needed to survive, so they'll leave where they from. Go up to America, man. Leaving one America, going to another.
Then on top of that, that was in bondage in Egypt. They got their bondage in Syria.
They went to Assyria. Left Egypt and went to Assyria. Yup, man.
When they shall go, I will spread my net upon them. I will bring them down as the fowls of the heaven.
So the Lord gonna punish y'all ass, man, for that being idolatrous, man. You know, being an adulteress, man. The Lord gonna punish y'all Ephraimites, man. He gonna get you, man. Go ahead, soon, cause y'all heavy in it, you know. Call the scripture.
Hosea chapter 7, verse 12. When they shall go, I will spread my net upon them. I will bring them down as the fowls of the heaven. I will chastise them as their congregation hath heard.
So he's going to punish you. Go ahead.
Verse 13. Woe unto them, for they have fled from me. Destruction unto them.
So destruction unto them. Go ahead.
Because they have transgressed against me.
They have rebelled against Yahweh Shai and believed in Caesar's Moses. Go ahead.
Though I have redeemed them, yet they have spoken lies against me.
Spoken lies against me. No pictures.
No pictures, ma'am.
No pictures, man. Hey, matter of fact, y'all need to come down here and listen to this. Y'all want to snap pictures? Y'all need to come down. What y'all looking all back over there for? You need to come. I'm talking to the man, really. You need to come down here and listen to this.
Might be a Ephraimite. Yeah.
You know?
Go ahead.
He's actually down. See?
Go ahead. They don't care.
Woe, this is Hosea chapter 7, verse 13. Woe unto them, for they have fled from me. Destruction unto them, because they have transgressed against me.
They rebelled against Yahweh Shai. Just like they rebelled, his brother he called out, right? He uttered out to the brother. He said, look, y'all need to come down here and hear this, right? But what he doing? They acting like he taking pictures of squirrels and shit playing around the tree. So they rebelling against the Lord. See how the Lord will bring something to fruition, man. When the scriptures are being read, he'll show it to you. He'll manifest it to you right in your face, man. That's right. That's right. You know, it only took like a minute for us to read that scripture for it to manifest it. Go ahead.
Hosea chapter 7, verse 13. Woe unto them, for they have fled from me. Destruction unto them, because they have transgressed against me. Though I have redeemed them, yet they have spoken lies against me.
Go ahead.
And they have not cried unto me with their heart. When they howled upon their beds, they assembled themselves for corn and wine. And they rebel against me.
They worshiping them other gods, man. Go ahead.
Verse 15, though I have bound and strengthened their arms, yet do they imagine mischief against me.
God, the Lord gave you strength, man. He gave you everything you needed, but yet what? You just go against it, man. You turn against it, man. Rebel against it. You transgress. You know? Ephraim, man, y'all got a lot to pay, man. Go ahead.
Verse 16, they return, but not to the Most High. They are like a deceitful boast.
God.
Their princes shall fall by the sword.
God.
For the rage of their tongue. This shall be their derision in the land of Egypt.
God. So y'all catching hell just like Jake catching hell. You know? Ain't no difference. No matter where you run, you're gonna catch hell, man. Because you're an Israelite. You fall under the curse.
God.
You know? Catching hell the same way. What you got?
This Hosea 84. They have set up kings, but not by me. They have made princes, and I knew it not. Of their silver and their gold have they made them idols, that they may be cut off.
So Ephraim is quick to have them, like I said, we just said it. They got idols everywhere, man. All in their cars, hanging on the cars. Caesar Borgia on the headlights. You go in their house, they got idols hanging everywhere. They hanging out from the dashboard mirror. They got them all around their neck. You know?
This is Hosea chapter 13, verse 2. And now they sin more and more, and have made them molten images of their silver and idols, according to their own understanding. All of it they work of the craftsmen. They say of them, let the men that sacrifice kiss the calves.
That's how when you read in the history, how Jeroboam got them caught up. Them idols, man. You know? Go ahead.
This is Hosea chapter 13, verse 16. Samaria shall become desolate, for she has rebelled against her power. They shall fall by the sword. Their infants shall be dashed in pieces.
That's what the conquistadors did to the Ephraimites, man. They would kill them all, stab the woman in the damn stomach, sling the babies up against the wall, dash the babies into the stone with the Psalm 137, right? You know? When you see where Samaria, Samaria is another name for Ephraim, man. Read that again. 16.
This is Hosea chapter 13, verse 16. Samaria shall become desolate, for she has rebelled against her power. They shall fall by the sword. Their infants shall be dashed in pieces.
Infants shall be dashed in pieces, man. That's what the Lord allowed them conquistadors to do. Kill y'all babies, man. Good. Yeah, he bugged out, man.
He looked like a faggot.
I'm thinking the same thing, boy.
That lost the promised land.
I'm thinking the same thing, man.
Chapter 14 in there, ain't it? That book, Lost Land.
Is it got to look at his eyes?
I think it talks about that in 14, chapter 14. I think it talks about that. But yeah, so that's how the Lord allowed, you know, he allowed Ephraim to be beat down like that, man. And then the same thing is gonna come when come in martial law. Martial law saying, right? That's like a history and a future prophecy, man. When this right here come, martial law, man. When that come, the Lord gonna allow Esau to get at y'all again. Right? He gonna allow him to do the same thing he did. They gonna kill your babies right in front of you. They gonna kill your old ass grandma right in front of you.
That's right.
Like the brother said back there, you probably can't hear him because you know you kind of sick. He said you ain't gonna have no strength to do nothing, man. Because you joined to them idols, man. The Lord gonna take your power straight from you, man. And he gonna allow Esau to get down on you, man. And this is the day of Jacob's trouble, man.
Right.
You know.
And their women shall be ripped up.
The women shall be ripped up.
Yeah, boy, you should have filled me up, boy.
Sound like love. Ripping you up, boom, taking your baby out.
Tough love.
That's a love scripture, you know?
Tough love.
So, hey, man, that's
Bible right there.
Ephraim, it's a lot of information to be with
I
Ephraim.
want to eliminate.
You know, 'cause we've been going through Ephraim for a couple hours now. But now we're going to go into Manasseh, right? Manasseh is Manasseh, meaning made to forget. It's not that much on Manasseh because it's just not that much. Manasseh and Ephraim are brothers, right? So them same blessings, basically, one got the other one got the same curses, right? You know? Now I'm gonna read this on Manasseh. We call it Cubas, right? It said Cuba is the largest island in the Caribbean, and the second most populous in Hispaniola with over 11 million people. The etymology of the word Cuba comes from the Taino language. So it's funny how Cuban language comes from Taino and Ephraim too. Yeah. It says the exact meaning of the name is unclear, but it may be translated either as where fertile land is abundant, a great place, Copacabana. Authors believe that Christopher Columbus was Portuguese, stated that Cuba was named by Columbus for the town of Cuba, the district of Bihar in Portugal. Before the arrival of the Spanish, Cuba was inhabited by 3 distinct tribes: American Indian people, the Taino and Arawak people, and the Gontalebe, and the Siboney people. The ancestors of the Siboney migrated from the mainland of South America, which is the earliest date of 5,000 BC. The Taino arrived from Hispaniola sometime in the 3rd century AD. When Columbus arrived, they were the dominant culture in Cuba, having an estimated population of 150,000. The name Cuba comes from the native Taino language. It is derived from either Copacabana, meaning great place, or from Cuboa, meaning where fertile land is abundant. The Taino were farmers, while the Siboney farmers are well as fishers and hunters.
Taino means good people.
Good people come.
Alright. Now, we'll get into the records that these devils, had. Alright? They said they studied Israel, that was their book. Right? Let's see if they did that.
Coming off of page 7. Christopher Columbus and the participation of the Jews in the Spanish and Portuguese discoveries. Page 97. It is not improbable that the Jews who were driven from Nineveh by Shalmaneser wandered into uninhabited regions. Several writers give the exact route by which the Jews traveled until they settled in Cuba. Golding's chief argument in support of his view in the language of the Indians in Hispaniola, Cuba, Jamaica, and the adjoining islands. He contends that it has many resemblances to Hebrew. In fact, he even calls it corrupted Hebrew.
Manasseh. What we're going into. Go ahead.
He asserts that such names as Cuba and Haiti are Hebrew.
What? What did that say?
He asserts that such names as Cuba and Haiti are Hebrew, and that they were first applied by the earliest Consequence, the chiefs of leaders who discovered the people, who discovered and peopled the islands.